Hello. Good morning. It's me. It's Noah. I'm a little late, but I'm here and I'm out of bed. Good morning. I had to make my coffee. See? Oh, yummy. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Is your room getting chilly? Yeah, so it's actually cold here for real, which is weird for here. So I live in Canada, but I live on the coast, so it's usually pretty mild. But for some reason, the last couple days, it's actually been cold for real, for real. Thankfully, most of my place is pretty warm. I have a whole bunch of baseboard heaters everywhere, and they keep it pretty toasty. But specifically my bedroom doesn't get that much heat. And also, my condo is quite old, and so the insulation isn't the best. So it's pretty chilly in the bedroom, which is actually probably, if I was gonna pick a room to be cold, it would be the bedroom, because you can have a bunch of blankies and it can be cozy, but it makes getting out of bed hard. Oh, the coffee's hot. Ow. Anyways, now I am up. I have my wizard robe on. I have hot coffee. Snow. Unfortunately, we got like a tiny bit of snow, and then it's just been clear since then, so we didn't really get any snow, which made me sad, because I was really hoping we could have some pretty scenery. We haven't had any snow this year. It's lame. It's super lame. Hi, Theses. Hi, baby. Yeah, you've been extra cuddly because it's all cold. Been like, Noah, give me your body heat. Surrender your heat to me, human. That's what Theses says. But yeah, we're gonna maybe finish the Michaelis today, I think. It's just really the leggies left. And I think we basically already have the waist too. I think we really just need the leggies. So let's see what's going on with them. They're very slender. It has very slender, pretty legs. Yo, let's see what bits do. They have lots of bits though. Oh, I have to find all my tools. I had some friends over to play cards, and so I moved this mat so one of them could use it as a card mat, but then I pushed all my shit off of it, so I have to find it. Most of it, I think, is just above it, because I just kind of push. B15 and B16. Woo! Also, I have new... Oh, actually, I'm going to maybe turn it down just a little bit. I had my music turned up loud for karaoke, but if it's background music, it can be a little quieter. I have a new playlist today. It's Just Relax, common relaxing video game music for stop overthinking. It's pretty cool. The half-assed approach. Yeah. That's how I handle moving stuff around in my home. I used to work somewhere that I won't name because it would dox myself, but I used to work in a place where we did move stuff around, and our team motto was good enough. B1. Oh, this is B15. I see. it was important because sometimes, you know, we'd look at stuff and we'd think, is that right? You know, do we need to do something? And then we'd say, remember the motto. It's good enough. Okay, so we need that, and then we need C. 17. Oh, this is the foot. C17. And I think that can be applied to a lot of things in life. I think it's easy to get, you know, you don't want to over good enough things, but it's good to remember. Because it's very easy to be, or at least I find it's very easy to be a little bit perfectionist sometimes. And you end up in this trap where if it's not perfect, then you just don't do it. And then you don't get anything. Oh no, where did I put my sanding file? But if you just think, you know what? It's good enough. Then you can still do stuff. Here it is. Wow, I found it. That actually, it applies to my current work too, because I do programming now, which involves a lot less moving of physical objects, but sometimes I have to think, this code doesn't need to be a work of art. It doesn't need to reinvent the wheel. It can just do what it needs to do. Because, honestly, a lot of times when people try to be really fancy with programming, it just means that when someone else needs to come along and modify what they've written, it's a pain in the ass. Just do it normal. As long as it gets the job done and keeps you employed, yeah! And honestly, we have so many... Hi, Marcel. We have so many checks and balances, too, for serious things like security and whatnot. We have so many checks and balances and hoops that we need to jump through that you don't need to worry about good enough being a problem for that kind of thing, because, oh boy, easy. So... This is a nice playlist. It is common relaxing video game music for stop overthinking. But yeah, how are y'all doing? It's probably colder where you two are than where I am. It's not even minus double digits here anymore. Oh, it's warmer. Do y'all get like those warm winds that blow in? Minus 21? Yeah, it's pretty cold. Noah's out of bed. I'm out of bed. I did it. Minus 7 now. Oh, you're like the same as me then. We're matching. It's also like minus 7 here. But here in a couple days, it's supposed to go back to normal and be like 5 again, so. I think the problem, though, is when it gets really cold here, or like, you know, cold for here, is it's very humid in the winter here. It's our wet season in the winter here. And so it really, the cold just goes through your layers really easily. Like when I lived in the interior of Canada, it was way colder temperature-wise, but it was dry. And so as long as you covered up, you were pretty much okay. Because you'd wear your layers and then they'd keep your heat in and the cold wouldn't get in. But here, you bundle up and then it sneaks in because it's so humid. It's deceivingly cold. Can't imagine that cold. It's like 18 here and people wearing sweaters. Yeah. It's so interesting how the human body... Yeah, human minus 10 worse than dry 30 minus 30. Absolutely. It's so interesting how well the human body just adapts to different heats. Like, it just kind of... It has its range it's comfortable in, and it just kind of shifts it around depending on what its environment is like. And the robot body, like mine. Haha, haha. Also, when weather is dry, it means mostly clear sky, so sunlight, yeah. Have a friend who's used to colder places, he uses an AC right now, and people think he's nuts. Yeah. It's like when I was in Japan, and everyone would ask if I was cold. And when I'd go into my room at places, they'd always have the AC set to like 26 degrees, and I'd turn it down to like 18, because that's comfy for me. And then when people would come into the room, they'd be like, "Oh, it's so cold in here. Are you okay? It's so cold." And I'm like, "No, it's comfy." Yeah, it was really hot. I'd go in the room and they'd have the heat cranked way up, and I'd turn it down. Okay, how do these go together? This up here. This on the back. Like that. Have its little heel. It's fun how might be sleeping in a bit, but Noah's comf stream shall accompany me. Yeah! Let my rambling lull you to sleep. It's nice. So many mobile suits have high heels. And it's something you don't really notice necessarily when you watch the shows. But when you start building Gunpla, it's something that you definitely notice. Is that they all be wearing heels. Yeah, they got little heels. Some of them are really pronounced and some of them are less so, but most of them got little heels. Oh, hello, Feces. You gonna come help? Yeah. I know it's been cold, hasn't it? Oh no, I'm disappearing because I'm leaning back. I'm leaning back, and when I lean back, I go behind my mic. And my camera can't see me. Hello, cat. Parentheses has been extra super cuddly the last couple days because it's cold. Although, she has a little heated kitty mat that she can also get heat from. And so the fact that she wants to get heat from me instead of the kitty mat shows that she loves me. It shows that you love me. Yeah. It was pretty nice, actually. Last night I had extra blankets, and I had a cat, and I had my Claude Sire plushie, and we were all snuggled up, weren't we? Okay, how does this go? Hey, get your butt out of the way. I'm trying to build things. So this snips in into here, I believe. Yeah, see, it's got little heels. Oh, there's a kitty. Hey, baby. Comfy pilled robot. Wouldn't get out of bed if that was the case. Yeah, listen, it wasn't easy, but it's like 10:30 now, so it was time to be out of bed. Hey, girly. Hey, girly. Not that I'm really gonna go anywhere today. I think I'm gonna just sort of hibernate. I need to do some laundry. Honestly, the floor is overdue for a clean. Maybe I'll clean the floor today, too. I've been cooking lots of stuff with oil lately, and the floor in the kitchen has gotten kind of messy as a result, so I need to give it a wipe. 8 and 19. Hey, yo. A9. Wait. Oh, A, of course. I was looking at the wrong runner, and I was like, why is there no 19 on here? I haven't done any Italian food crimes, no. I've been doing steaks recently. They're yummy. I've been trying to make myself something new every Thursday for Done Meshy Thursdays, because it's what Senshi would want for me to do, is to cook exciting things for myself. So I've been doing some meats. I've been trying out some different sauces. I'm getting sauce pilled this year, and making my own sauces. I did one recently. I think I posted it on Twitter. It was like, I did a pan sauce. It had shallots and garlic and pesto and fat from the steak. And there's something else in there too. And water. And then you had it in the pan and you... Oh, and a bunch of butter. That was the other ingredient. That was a very important ingredient. A bunch of butter. And it was really yummy. The recipe I'd looked at had a sauce made with mustard and Worcestershire, which was probably also really yummy, actually. But I'd only realized after I'd gotten home that I had forgotten to buy more mustard. So I ended up just doing pesto instead, and it was actually really good. And I actually did another pesto sauce, but like a lighter one with basically just like literally just like you heat up cream on the stove and then you add some pesto into it and you mix it up and it looks prettier. It's like light green, and it's really good on like fish. Like I put it on salmon and it was really yummy. Oi, I need my pens. The Worcestershire, yeah, that stuff. That Worcestershire sauce is such a example of the sins of the English language. Because you look at that word and you go, oh, Worcestershire. And then they say, no, 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 no. Worcestershire. Go. Summoning chant for the other world. Yeah, but what it summons is usually pretty yummy, so. 19, this goes on here. Okay, like this, I think. Okay. Hold up. Ah, like this. Ooh, I should have... Well, this is a lesson learned for the other foot. Should have done the details before I put this on, because now it's stuck in there. That's fine. There! We made a little foot! A little foot! I don't think I'll really be able to do the, yeah, its feet are too little for me to do my usual. It's fun to do this thing where you build the body and then you just build the feet and then you put the body on top of the feet and it makes a little guy. But this mobile suit has such dainty, tiny little feet that you can't really do it. Got here B115, B116. Hello, parentheses. Ow. What is this from? This is so pretty. Oh, it's from Chrono Trigger. You know what? I've never played Chrono Trigger. I feel like it's such a mainstay when people talk about JRPGs as Chrono Trigger, but I've never played it. I've seen the start of it, where you go around the fair and you beat up the guy for the coins, and then depending on what you did, you go to the court. You have the trial, and then there's the frog. I've seen that much. But I've never played it. And I feel like maybe I should someday, because it's such a influential game. And I think the frog is really cool. I like the frog a lot. I'm so weak for night-coded characters in fiction. My favorite D&D character I've played, I think I may have talked about him once before, is named Sir Litrax Drake Moore, I think he's the 12th? He's a kobold, but he's very Don Quixote coded. I'm a big fan of of people that really want to be knights, even if they're kind of not knights. Don Quixotes. And he really likes chivalry and adventure and being a knight, but he's also like he's a little creature. So it's the contrast. I have to say though, I went to Don Quixote in Japan, like the store, and I wasn't impressed. It wasn't that great. Maybe I just went to because there's tons of them. Maybe I should have gone to a different one. But the Don Quixote in Akiba, not that awesome. There was cooler places. They weren't even playing the song. The Don 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 Quixote. Would not tilt at windmills. 0 out of 10. Well, actually, I was happy. I saw some of my friends that live... Yeah, Don Qui. Yeah, that's it. Because it's Don Qui, like for Don Quixote. It was good. I saw some of my friends that live in a different city recently, and I was able to give them their gifties from Japan, so that was nice. But I didn't end up getting any gifties in Donkey. There wasn't anything good. Oh, been to one in Singapore. Ooh, I didn't know they had them. I guess that makes sense. They'd have them elsewhere. It's a big chain. Like, it was fine. I think the problem is I'd been walking around in Akiba all day, and so there was all kinds of other cooler stores that I'd already been to. If I'd visited it in a vacuum, it would have been more interesting. It was no Yellow Submarine, you know? Yellow Submarine was awesome. I loved Yellow Submarine. Is there a sticker for this place? There is. It'll be easier once I put it together, though. There we go. Now do a little bit of detailing. I think this is the thigh. Yeah, this is the thigh. So probably most of this won't even be visible that much, but I'll know that it's here. It's a little bit like, I remember hearing in one of the interviews for, this is such a weird tangent compared to detailing that I know is there in Gunpla, but there was an interview with one of, I think it was Theoden's actor in Lord of the Rings, the King of Rohan. That was Theoden, right? I think. But he was talking about with the costuming, with the armor he wore. He had this little crest that was in his armor, and it was in the... There's a name for this in armor, but I don't remember what it was. In the spot on his neck. And he said, it never showed up on camera. The only person that could see it is him. But the fact that it was there, and it was this ornate little crest, he said it really made him feel like a king, because he could see it. I thought that was so cool. I remember watching a behind-the-scenes thing where they were talking about making all the armor for the Lord of the Rings movies, and it was so awesome. There was this shot that was just this huge group of people at this giant table, and they were all just clinking chainmail links together to make a whole shitload of chainmail. It was so cool. I love the original Lord of the Rings movies. They're so awesome. Anyways, where's my sticker sheet? Here it is. Hi, Feces. Yeah, I'm gonna put the sticker on. I don't actually need your help to do that. Do you want to go to your bed? It's over here. Here, I'll make a little path for you. Do you want to go to your bed? Oh, you're so cute. Yeah, I'm trying to build a robot right now, baby. Come on. Boop, boop, boop. There you go. Look at your comfy bed up here. Wow. She's like, I don't want to go on the bed. I want you to lie on the couch so that I can lie on top of you. Baby, I'll lie on the couch later, okay? Carefully. Feces. I'm trying to be really careful putting this sticker on, and there's a cat climbing all over me. Probably need the tweezers to kind of boop it in. There we go. Oh, so shiny. Woo, so shiny, so pretty. Yay. Okay. So that's in here. And I'll do a little bit more detailing on this. Okie dokie. There we go. And now we need the clear plastic piece. Oi. Oh, this is pretty too. What is this from? Riding the Wind. Does not say what game it's from. I don't know. It's pretty though. I love video game music. I like that it's all kinds of different genres, but I don't know, it's nice. I think it's just cause I'm a nerd, but also it's nice though. It sounds good. I'm starting some plans too. I think I talked about this briefly last stream. there's a modeling show apparently that happens where I live. Oh, hi, parentheses. And they have a Gunpla category. So I've been planning. I have one kit, and I really want to do like a complete paint job on it. So I probably won't do that on stream, because I have to go outside to paint so I don't die of the fumes. But I want to do a full paint job and enter it in a competition. Gonna go win some prizes? No. I think the people that make Gunpla and enter them in competitions are insane people. And I don't expect to win any prizes, but I think it would be fun to enter it anyways. Just for the experience. I used to, fun fact about No.A, I used to be a lot more into photography. And I used to enter photography competitions every year, and I won some prizes in those. But I haven't really done it as much. Since I think around like when I entered university, I got really busy, and then I kind of dropped off, and I haven't done it as much. But I have them on my wall. I have some photos framed with my ribbons I got. What did I take pics of? Lots of stuff. Not people as much, because I think human photography is really interesting, but also I feel weird taking pics of people without their permission. So lots of objects and nature and scenery and things like that. I was getting into astral photography a little bit one year too, which is really hard. Like taking pictures of the stars and space and stuff. It's tough. The reason... Here, I'm going to keep building while I talk about this, or else I'm never going to finish this. The reason astral photography is so difficult is because you need to do really long exposure times. So basically, like, the camera shutter has to be open for a really long time so it can get lots of light in, because there's not a whole lot of light from the stars. But then the problem is that the Earth is moving, and so the stars in the sky are moving. And so if your shutter is open for a really long time, then you do get a cool effect. You know, if you've seen those pictures where all the stars in the sky are all like a big circle, they're all blurred in a big circle. That's what happens if you just leave your shutter open all night and not do anything else. 18. But there's ways to stabilize it. You can do so digitally, where you do long light exposures in bursts. So you'll do like 15 5-minute exposures, and then you'll use, you'll put them into the computer, and then you'll have the computer meld them together, but stable, like accounting for the drift of the stars. And then the other funny thing that people have invented and use for astral photography, I never did this, but it's really cool that it exists, is you can get these things that fit onto your tripod. And it's basically just a little tiny motor that churns at a very specific speed. And so you just set it up just right, and then open your shutter up, and then the motor churns to keep the stars in the same position as the night goes on. It's really cool. But I never got too much further into astral photography because it's really hard. And to get really cool stuff, you kind of start needing to have a telescope and things like that. Yeah. Just getting, like, decent pics of the night sky is not too bad, but then if you want to actually get really interesting shots of stuff, you start needing to get telescopes and things like that, and that's expensive. And it's also, if you live... I mean, I don't live in a huge city, but I live in a decent-sized city, and light pollution's a big factor, too, for astral photography, so... It's really, if you really want to get good pics, you kind of have to go out to the wilderness. Okay, the 19. Boop. But it's cool. Space is cool. I love space. Space is so awesome. It's like, it's so big. And there's so much stuff in it. It's so cool. It's got stars and nebula and galaxies. Oh, are you ready? There's gonna be a No.A hot take incoming right now. Are you ready for this? It's pretty spicy. I've been doing a lot of hot takes on these streams recently. I feel like it's dangerous. I'm gonna get canceled in 2024. Black holes are overrated. They're cool. Don't get me wrong, they're cool, but people talk about cool stuff in space. They're like, oh my god, black holes. It's always black holes this, black holes that. They're overrated. I said it. Like, I like them. I think they're neat. But there's other cool stuff in space, too. There's not nearly enough people talking about nebula or binary stars or things like that. It's always black holes this, black holes that. Yeah, see? Mekitsune's on my side. Binary stars are so awesome. I love binary stars. You get two stars and they're orbiting each other, and sometimes you get that thing where they're like siphoning stuff off of each other. It's so awesome. Actually, this is making me think of, I need to do some prep for my D&D campaign tonight, but one of my players last session almost guessed where the story was going to go, but they went slightly in the wrong direction, but they almost got it. Because the party was looking for lonely planets with hidden oceans. Yeah! Or planets that are all ocean are really cool. It's scary, but it's cool. But the party, they were looking for this flying mountain because the big bad lived by this place with a big mountain, and it's actually, it can fly, and he took off and he's flying around with it. So they were trying to find it, and they couldn't find it. And one of them said, I wonder if it's in space. And they said, that sounds crazy, but it sounds like something No.A would do. And I went, haha, that's nuts. And The mountain isn't in space yet. But it is going to be in space later. And there's going to be a bunch of stuff with space that starts happening in not too long. So they are correct. My party is level 18. So we're really in the end game of my campaign. And as with any good story, we do have to go to space. B118, B12. This piece. Both are pretty much research. Oh, with the space stuff? Yeah, that's fair. I think part of the reason there is a lot of hubbub about black holes is that there's lots of stuff we don't know about them because it's hard to look at them. But it's just a bunch of gravity. But yeah, so we are going to space in my campaign soon. It's going to be very cool. Because dragons in my D&D setting, I think I talked about it briefly at one point before. Dragons are a spacefaring civilization in my setting, and they're the final big bads. So when the dragons show up, it's space time, baby. Okay, so these go on either side of this, like that. Boop. Oh, such slender legs. Ooh. And then this goes in the top. Like this. Oh, oops, not quite. This is backwards. Oh no, now I have to take this apart because I put it together backwards. Oh, at this rate, I'm not gonna finish the Michaelis today. I got too distracted by space. I got too distracted by space in my very warm bed. Dark matter and dark energy. Yeah, dark matter is cool. Oh, I have another hot take. I don't like string theory. There, I said it. I think it's just because I don't know math, though. I think maybe if I knew the math, I'd like it more, but just from the concepts, it feels lame. Okay, so I think this needs to go this way. Because it's supposed to bridge the gap between Einstein's theory of general relativity and quantum mechanics. And apparently it does so very elegantly if you look at all the proofs. But if you're just looking at the theories themselves, it kind of feels like they just made up a bunch of stuff that happens to reconcile the two. And they're like, well, it fits, so it works. And I'm like, I don't like it. Bunch of strings? Shut the fuck up. Alright, now these are the right way. This is actually kind of cool. The way the instructions are laid out is you make the frame and then you put all the armor on. It looks cool. You get to, it's like the skeleton. Here's the skeleton of the leg. Hi, parentheses. Do you like string theory? I think Theses does like string theory because she likes chasing strings. I'm very opinionated about these things. You know that thing that was going around? It's like you're an actual mecha assemblyman. Sims and media, I have a soft spot for self-sustaining, comfy research ships. Yeah, absolutely. There was that thing going around a bit that was about, oh, you know, guys always think about the Roman Empire. And then people started deciding what their Roman empires were. For me, it's it's physics stuff like this, but not the math. I'm bad at math because I'm a computer science major. So I don't think about the, you know, the proofs and things like that, but all of the concepts of, you know, general relativity and quantum things, I think about it all the time. It's so interesting. It's really cool. But yeah, I'd love to live on a really comfy, big, self-sustaining research ship out in space. That would be so cool. Membrane theory. I haven't heard about that. I should look that up. Just from the name, it sounds more palatable to me than string theory, but I feel like my ultimate feelings are going to end up the same, probably. You were one of the Roman Empire thinkers? I'm going to be honest, I almost never think about the Roman Empire. I just think about Einstein's general theory of relativity a lot. Hey, girly. Hi, parentheses. All right, what bits do we need now? We gotta finish at least one leg. Also, how do these... Oh, actually... No, actually, you know what would be fun? Let's do both the skeletons. And maybe we don't finish all the armor on them, but we can at least have the skeleton legs. Hi, girly. It'll be really fast to build the second one, because I know all the bits I need. And that way we can finish up one of these runners, too. I'm trying to think. I don't think I ever... Oh, when I was younger, I did have an Egypt phase. I think most people had an Egypt phase, though, right? You never had an Egypt phase? Oh, I totally had an Egypt phase. I don't think I ever really got into Rome. Dinosaur phase too. I'm still in my dinosaur phase. Dinosaurs kick ass. What's everyone's favorite dinosaur? I'm curious. You can learn a lot about a person by what their favorite dinosaur is. You like the flying ones? That's totally valid. There's some pretty cool flying dinosaurs. Brachiosaurus. Brachys were the long necks, right? Were they one of the ones that they fucked up? No, that was Brontosaurus. I think Brontosaurus was the one where they fucked up the skeleton. I think Brachio might have been... Oh, the Scalamapumpus. I think the bugs are scary, honestly. I remember I had this prehistoric life book when I was younger, like really younger. And it had all these pictures of old prehistoric life, not just dinosaurs, but lots of other stuff. And there was this aquatic scorpion in it that was like 6 feet long. And I now thought that was the scariest shit in the world. And I was right, because that's terrifying. Right, yeah, so I googled it. Yeah, so Brontosaurus was they put the wrong pieces together and then they realized that they fucked up. So Brontosaurus is actually they did it wrong, but Brachys are real. When I was younger, my favorite dinosaur was Deinonychus because all the other kids liked velociraptors, right? Because of Jurassic Park. But Deinonychus was just like a bigger, more badass velociraptor. It was bigger, it had a big hooked claw, and it didn't need even to hunt in packs because it was so badass and awesome. And I had, this is really gonna date me in terms of how old I am. I had a cassette tape that had a bunch of dinosaur songs on it. And there was one that was about Deinonychus. With this terrible claw, Deinonychus, da-na-na-na, da-da-da-da-da-da. And I thought Deinonychus was so cool. But now that I'm older, I think Ankylosaurus is pretty fucking awesome. I had cassettes too, Ancient Gang, hell yeah. Ankylosaurus is pretty cool. He's like he's a fucking tank, you know? I think the thing that really made me love Ankylosaurus is I read this fact where they were finding a bunch of larger predators, like larger predator dinosaurs, and they were trying to figure out how they died, right? They looked at their legs and they were like, these motherfuckers got their legs shattered. That was probably because Ankylosaurus broke their legs when they tried to eat them. And I'm like, oh my god, Ankylosaurus is so cool. big T-Rex tries to eat him, he just smashes his shins into 1,000 pieces. He's so awesome. Man, dinosaurs are so cool. I think Stegosaurus is pretty cool too. Like with the big the back things are pretty neat. Ooh, serious question. Hit me with it. Yeah, Stegos. Stegos are pretty awesome. They got the what did they call it again? The Thagomizer. Y'all know about the Thagomizer? It was the spikes, the Thagom. Oh, you don't know about the Thagomizer. I get to share this with you. The spikes on the end of the Stegotail are called the Thagomizer officially, and they're named after a Far Side comic where there's a caveman scientist saying this is called the Thagomizer, named after the late Thag Simmons. And a lot of scientists found this very funny, and it's now officially called a Thagomizer because it kills guys called Thag, I guess. Yes. Yeah. And now, of course, the sciencey types may say, actually, the cavemen and the dinosaurs didn't exist at the same time, but it's a lot more fun if they have, you know? It's a lot more fun if they do. Euryptids. Oh, those are the big sea scorpions. Yeah. They're scary. Yeah, this is what was in my book as a kid that I thought was so scary. They're pretty cool, but like, fuck. I still haven't seen, I really want to watch that Gender Tarkovsky caveman show. I think it was called Primal. It looked really good. I don't remember if it had dinosaurs in it or not. It had a caveman though. I think just in general, I have not a severe but a mild case of thalassophobia. So stuff in the ocean is just more scary than stuff that's not in the ocean, in my opinion. And before anyone asks, no, I am not interested in playing Subnautica. That shit's scary. I don't like it. I don't like the ocean because it's too big. And there's stuff in there. How about Iron Lung? I'd play Iron Lung, actually. I think Iron Lung's really interesting. Although the problem is I've already seen the scare at the end of Iron Lung, so I think it loses a lot of impact if you already know it, you know? Although really when you think about it, space is also kind of just like a big ocean. But I think the difference with space is it's a lot easier to see stuff. The ocean's all murky. Okay, time to sand. Iron Lung's really cool, though. I think that was such a neat concept for a game. It's a very creative idea for a horror game. But unfortunately, I have watched people stream it, and I think once you've seen it, you've kind of seen it, you know? Not that that's a bad thing, like a knock on the game or anything, but some games are just like that. The Big Scary's kind of a one-trick pony? Yeah. Oh, right. Markiplier's doing a movie of it. I'm curious to see what that will actually involve. There's a lot of, like, actually interesting world building in Iron Lung. So maybe they'll dig into that. The idea that, hey, we found a planet made of blood and we're gonna send prisoners into it is cool. Broke the record for most blood enemy. Well, literally the planet's made of blood, so it's just a big old blood ocean. I wonder what they've used for it. Because there's so many different recipes for fake blood to use in movies, you know? Corn syrup and food coloring, or I think if you have a lot of it and it's going all over people, you should make it so it tastes good. They considered using pig blood but went for synthetic. Yeah, I think it's better to just use synthetic, especially if you're going to be just dumping it all over people. And like I said, I think when it's getting everywhere, you should make it not taste bad. Because it's gonna get in people's mouths. Prince of Persia, it does sound like it. Let's check. It is! I never really played the Prince of Persia games, but I know a lot of people really liked them. They look cool. Oh, I should be sorting these as I finish sanding them. That's done. That's done. Oh, there's a new one coming out? I didn't know that, actually. There's a lot of games coming out this year. There's a lot of games coming out soon, too, actually. Persona 3 Reload's coming out soon. Tekken's coming out soon. Ooh, 18th. That's really soon. Oh, yeah, that's really, really soon. I can't believe it's the 13th already. Dawn Trail's coming out this year, too, which I keep forgetting. The new Final Fantasy XIV expansion. They just released a bunch of new news about that. There's gonna be a super high-tech city, apparently, which looks cool. I'm not totally sold on the new class, though. New class, the concept is really cool. Pictomancer. It's, you know, you paint and then the paintings become real. But my main problem with it is, from the footage they've shown of Pictomancer, it has these really, really loud ink sound effects when they paint. And if I have to listen to that the whole time I'm playing the class, I might go insane. Theses isn't camera shy today. No, she's very active. Hi, girly. Hey, baby. Come here. Come here. There you go. But it's cool because Kryl is one of the NPCs and she gets to be the Pictomancer. And I like Kryl. She's really cool. So I'm happy if Kryl gets to be in the story more again. Hey, baby. Yes, you are a good cat. I have to lean way back again because somebody's in my lap. And they're not lying down in my lap, they're standing up and walking around. your grandma is gonna come visit today. My mom's gonna drop by and visit, which, of course, is not to see me, it's to see feces. It's to see her grandchild, my cat. I'm glad at least that my mom doesn't bug me about, you know, when are you gonna get married? When are you gonna have grandchildren? Because she's just accepted that this is what she gets. World of Goo! Oh yeah, that's another thing. World of Goo 2 coming out this year. Woo! I think my parents are accepting that too now, but the other relatives, yeah. I think it's easier here too. I mean, as far as I've been able to tell, there's just not... It's not quite as prevalent in the culture here. I mean, it's still definitely a thing, but... I think it also helps that Theses is so cute and awesome. So I'm like, hey, no grandchild, but you get this really cool cat. And people go, oh, I don't know. But then they meet the cat and they say, oh, that is a really good cat. Yeah, don't they? Yes, because you're so cute. But yeah, World of Goo 2. Actually, I haven't seen... Let me look up. Okay, hell yeah. Is that confirmed? Okay, it is. Kyle Gabler gonna be doing the music again. Let's fucking go, World of Goo 2. That's the most important thing to me. Is that we get another soundtrack that's way better than it needs to be. Fuck, I love the World of Goo soundtrack. Hello, parentheses. Come here, come here, come here. Girly, I'm trying to build Gunpla. Oh, right. I learned my lesson with the foot last time. I'm gonna panel line this piece before I put it on. Every time I reach over my desk to get a piece, there's a cat, and they push my hand with their face. Because they say, why are you picking up all these little pieces of plastic when you could be petting me. Hi. So now for this, I think we want, because this one is this way. So for this, we want it this way, right? I think so. Yes. Wait. Yes. Now I just need to put on the sticker and the clear piece for the, what's the word? The thigh. And then I think we'll have time to do at least one of the legs in armor. Actually, we might have time to finish today. I don't think there's really that much armor pieces to put on. I'll do the stand for the zoomy arm off stream probably, because it's boring. The fact that, one, I already knew what pieces I need, and two, I wasn't distracted by space, made the second leg go much quicker than the first leg. But yes, I'm excited for good games this year too. 2023 was an amazing game. An amazing game for years. An amazing year for games. Really goes to show that one can't free talk and birth Gunplas at the same time. Well, goes to show that I can't. I think the problem is that when I get really invested in a topic, I talk with my hands. Even if you can't see where my hands are talking, I talk with my hands. And so I need, when I really get into something, I can't be building stuff with my hands. I gotta be motioning them with them, you know? Especially when I'm explaining things, I'm always kind of doing little hand motions for it. There's our little shiny purple sticker in there. And the clear piece on top. And then boop. Essentially churn. I'm gonna put them on the body. We're gonna have to take them off to put the armor on, but I'm gonna put them on just to see it with the skeleton legs, because I think that'll look funny. Looks like it's naked. Oh no, I forgot my pants. I forgot to wear my pants. Should work out. Yeah. Do y'all ever have dreams where, I think it's supposed to be a really typical dream where you suddenly realize, oh my god, I'm naked. I'm in a public space. Oh no, how embarrassing, I'm naked. Alright, armor. Let's put some pants on this. I have those dreams sometimes, but the funny thing is usually in my dreams, no one has noticed yet. It'll be, I'm at, you know, work or something, or getting groceries, and I suddenly realize, oh my gosh, when I left home, I forgot to put on pants and underwear, or, oh my gosh, I went to the bathroom and I took my pants off, I guess, for some reason, I don't know. But then, always in the dreams, it's the case, no one has apparently noticed yet, and I think, oh, I have to quickly get my pants back before someone notices. But it's always a scenario where it should be incredibly noticeable that I am not wearing pants. No, you've never had the naked dream. Interesting. Maybe that's because you're a cat and cats are allowed to be naked. It's always interesting when there's... Just have a dream where I got a haircut in a bus, and it was a completely normal thing. It's handy, right? You go to your destination and you get a haircut at the same time. That's a business opportunity. It's always interesting in fiction where there's animal people, and whether or not they wear clothes or not, or sometimes some of them wear clothes and some of them don't. Whole dream was just POV me looking at the bus and seeing a little out of a window, getting your haircut. That sounds nice, actually. There was an American like animated comedy called Frisky Dingo. Have any of you seen Frisky Dingo? I don't think a lot of people watched Frisky Dingo. The people that made it then went on to do Archer, and I think a lot of people know Archer, but not a lot of people know Frisky Dingo. But it was interesting because one of the main characters was this big, like, muscly white alien guy who was gonna destroy the world. You know, he was like a supervillain. But he was really muscly, but he was all smooth down there, like a Ken doll, and so he never had clothes on. He was just like this big, muscly, smooth alien guy, you know? And then at the very end of the show, other members of his race show up to Earth, and they're all wearing clothes. And they say, oh my god, why are you naked? And it was such a simple gag, but it was really funny. Oh, the rats are eating well with these. Oh, I clipped this piece too close to the runner. Oh no! This is a Gunpla 101 tip. So you can see on this piece, there's this white mark here. And I've sanded it down, but there's still this white mark. And this happens if you snip the extra plastic off too close to the piece. And especially if your nippers aren't super sharp, the stress of the plastic being crunched churns it white like this. I'm gonna see if I can sand this more and get rid of it, but might be beyond saving. Especially the weird situation where the animals are like half dressed. Yeah, because there's a lot of times where they just wear little shirts or jackets or something, but they don't got no pants on. There we go. So I sanded it down a bunch more, and you can still kind of see where I made my oopsie, but it's not quite as noticeable now. There's that bit. Stupid human. Yeah, stupid humans needing clothes. We should just let it dangle. Actually, it's very cold. I don't want to let it dangle. I want to wear coverings. Oh, there's another little bit I need to sand here. Sounds so familiar, but I can't place what it's from. What is this from? Oh, it's looping now. Yoshi's Island. Boom, boom. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. It's good. I was kind of feeling a little bit like I had the beginnings of a cold yesterday, but I feel okay today. So I think it actually did work. Is that I woke up feeling kind of sick and I said, you know what? I don't care that I'm starting to feel kind of sick. I'm going to sing anyways. I'm going to pretend I'm not feeling sick. And apparently that worked. So if you're starting to get sick, just say, no, I'm not, and then do karaoke and you'll be fine. No.A tip. forgetting that the black marker dries a lot faster. Where did my Q-tips go? Oh, they're down here. Some of the Q-tips spilled on the ground and now somebody's playing with them. Ooh. Oh, you got it. She killed a Q-tip. Okay, how did these go on? These go this one on the back, this one on the front. Like this. Boom! It's neat, actually. I like building the skeleton first and then putting the armor on top. It's, a lot of, master grade or real grade kits are more like this, but it's rare to see it on, a high grade kit like this. It's cool. A16. A lot of times on the high grade kits, they just have the armor pieces without anything inside them, and then the armor pieces just clip together, and that's the whole piece. Ooh, did you get it? Theseus is having fun with the Q-tips. Here, I'm gonna throw it for him. So cute. Okay, this bit goes like this. Underneath. Now we need C13 and A17. What time is it? It's like 12? Yeah, I think I can finish this. So the second one will go quicker. Clip all the bits out now. So if I don't finish this now, the next stream we'll have 20 minutes of Michaelis. What happened to it? You better not have eaten it. parentheses and the Q-tip disappeared. Did you kill it? Good girl. So brave. Feeling a bit peckish. Yeah, she's had different food recently because the place where I usually buy her food didn't have... Their shipment got delayed for the stuff she usually eats, so she's had different food. Oh my gosh. So she needs just a little bit of an extra snack. Or maybe she took it away so she can practice her ASMR. Feces ASMR? Yeah. It's like, it's... And then really loud in your ear. I get treated to it all the time. Ooh, I really need to vacuum my desk after this. There's so many little plastic bits everywhere. Beep, beep, boop, 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 boop. All right, sanding time. Boop, 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 boop. I'm getting hungry too. I got some... I hadn't eaten them in a really long time. But when I was at the store the other day, I was in the frozen food section and I saw the frozen waffles and I thought, you know what? I haven't eaten these in so long. I'm gonna get them. And they're pretty comfy. You just put them in the toaster, you get some warm, some kind of limp, but, you know, warm waffles. You put some syrup on them. Oh, pretty comfy. Sounds nice. It is. It's good. It's kind of nostalgic too, because I used to eat them a lot when I was a small robot. On the weekdays, I'd have cereal, you know, because I had to go to robot school. And so I didn't have time to make waffles. But then on the weekends, oh baby, it's waffle time. So it tastes like weekend. It is interesting how often closely tied to memory taste is. Taste and scent, because they're also very closely linked. Like a certain smell or a certain taste really kind of brings you back often, I find. Actually, they talk about that in To the Moon as well. When they get the roadkill smell. Experienced that a lot with one particular soap. Yeah, it's interesting. It's always something different for different people. That's other games that are coming out this year is the finale of To the Moon. There's, I think, 2 things. There's the To the Moon, the beach episode, and then the, like, crazy JRPG To the Moon game. I saw a post from Kangao recently where they were saying that beach episode and the other one that I forget the name of are essentially the good end and the bad end of To the Moon. And they said, I'm not going to say which is which. But that'll be interesting. If Neil and Ava end up together romantically, I'm gonna be mad and To the Moon. I'm such a romance hater. I really like them as besties. We need more platonic soulmates in fiction, you know? No.A an anti-shipper. I am. Sorry, No.A, for I've sinned from a filthy shipper. It's okay. It's alright. I'll bear the burden of being a romance hater. I'll carry the torch for all of us. I'll be the one that stands up, like in that free speech meme, and says, I think it's cooler if they're just friends, actually. No.A died for our ships. I do this for all of you because I love all of you platonically. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes I like romance. It's just, it's... Sometimes it doesn't have to be romance, you know? Sometimes it doesn't have to be. Sometimes it can be not that, and it's cool still. Yeah. We don't, you know, sometimes it just feels like the writers are just dangling keys in front of the audience going, what if these two kissed? And I'm like, you can stop that, go back to the other stuff. A little bit of sanding here. Even when it's characters I like, though, I don't necessarily care about it. Like, I like all the characters in Free Run a lot, but I don't care about their romantic stuff really at all. I think they've got other shit they need to work on more, and I'm more invested in that. Okay. These are all sanded now. We can put them together. It's like this, right? Oh, no, it's the other way. That's why I appreciate Dunmeshi so much too. Laios, Arrow Ace King that he is. Oh yeah, and actually that also made me think of it. It made me think of Dorohedoro, because Dorohedoro also kind of does this. It's getting season 2. That's pretty cool. I thought the anime adaptation of Dorohedoro was pretty good. I think it's just a really hard show, or a hard manga to adapt, because the art style is so distinct in the manga. But I thought they did a pretty good job, so it's cool that it's getting a season 2. Because I like Dorohedoro. Okay, how do all these bits go on again? little bit of detailing. I have my Q-tip ready for this piece this time. Oh, I'm getting by the way. What is by the way? What has fallen alongside the way? What do you think about shipping when it's not done by the authors? I mean, it's fine. People enjoy it. I just don't care about it as much. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I look at two characters that aren't, you know, in the source material, and I think, oh, these two are cute together. But I think I do that a lot less than many people I have seen in the media, the internet sphere. And in general, I think romance is cool, but I think I am a lot pickier than I'm very picky. I think that's what it all comes down to. I'm just really picky. The characters at least know each other as the baseline requirement? Yeah. One of my usual baseline requirements is that the characters at least know each other And also that the characters don't actively fucking hate each other. That's one thing that's so wild to me. Like, I get the whole enemies to lovers thing, you know, but I see so many ships where I'm like, these people want to actually kill each other. Not into hate shipping? No. I think it's funny, but I don't think it, like... I mean, I understand the whole idea of, you know, like, hate and love are both based on obsession and, you know, all of that, but I think it's cool for people to hate each other in fiction. And being like, oh, they actually just want to fuck, though, is like, nah. I understand why people like it, but it's not for me. I don't want to see them make out. I want to see them fight for the death. I want to see them kill. No.A's an advocate for pure love. You say as I say, I want to see them kill. I'm an advocate for pure love, and I'm also an advocate for hate. Tattooed onto my fingers, yeah. I got love, and I got hate. It's like, you know, when you have the situation where two characters have this grudge against each other, and they've held it for so long, and they finally meet, and they're just so obsessed with defeating the other one, and they battle and clash, and then finally one of them kills the other one. And people will go, oh my god, it's so romantic, and I say, no. It's just awesome. It doesn't have to be romantic for it to be awesome. Free rent, I feel like it is kind of necessary. Well, not necessarily, I guess. It's kind of necessary, but not necessarily. Like, I think it is very important, Free Ren's connection with Himmel the hero, because it's all about her, you know, realizing that the main theme of Free Ren, I think, to me, is the whole idea that connections and meetings with people ultimately change you permanently and the way you look at the world. And so as long as you're alive, those interactions with people, even if the people leave your life, those interactions with the people are still important and permanent, you know? And so, yeah. So connections with people, very important, but it just doesn't have to be romantic. It can not be romantic, and that's fine. Okay, we can put all these pieces together now. They're all ready. So, oh, actually, I want to fully do one leg first so we have a funny half leg thing. Let's see here. Me. So this goes on the back of it. Wait. Hold up. I'm getting confused. Wait. Oh no. Did I put the legs together backwards? Uh-oh. Yeah, this leg is backwards. Uh-oh. I can just do this, right? Leg guards look like Bionicle parts? They kind of do. I loved Bionicles as a kid. Bionicles so cool. Ah, crap. Yeah, I am gonna have to take this apart. Earlier I was playing Genshin and found a new ship which I believe is 100% supported by canon. I'm trying to think if I shipped anyone back when I played Genshin. Think so, not really. I mean, there was definitely things where I'm like, oh yeah, this is probably kind of what they're going for here, but there wasn't anything I was invested in, I guess. I see you're a sane and functional being, yes. I thought Bennett and Fischl was kind of cute. But I wasn't particularly invested in anything. Okay, now these can go together, I think. What did you find? What did you discover? I probably won't even know the characters. I haven't played Genshin in so long. I'm free. People also like to ship Bennett a lot with Razor. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so those go there, and then how does this go? Like this. Ooh, so cool. And then this goes on the side like this. Linny and the MC, wow. Are you projecting a little bit, maybe? Uh-oh. Look, they have one buff leg and one non-buff leg. Woo! Do the armor on the other leg now. Oh, forgot the knee. You know, I really like this playlist, but not all of it is just relax, calm, and relaxing, I gotta say. This is, I'm moving, you know? Oh, I see. And then here. I'm gonna put the beam part in this arm. Woo! The Michaelis! It's complete! It's so cool! I really like this design. It's really awesome. It's a very unique design for Gundam. It looks very kind of alien. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I wonder if I can make it stand. His feet are really little. Can he stand? He's got a little bit of rotation in the ankles, which is nice, actually. He can stand! Wow! Another mecha child born to No.A. Yes, another of my babies. So this kit also comes with a stand so that you can launch the arm off, because it launches off on a wire and then it can be on the stand for an action pose. I'm not gonna build that on stream because I'm hungry and I want to go get waffles. So I'll probably build that off stream. But we have completed the Michaelis. Yay! Here, I'm gonna make his big claw arm come out because that's cool. No.A waffle time incoming. Hell yeah. Wow, so cool. So awesome. Wow, so cool. Me playing with my toys. But yeah! The laser lance is really cool. Yeah! It's a very, I really like... I was talking about earlier how I have a weak spot for night-coded characters, and I also have a weak spot for night-coded mobile suits. Actually, the mobile suit I'll show you, actually. The one I want to paint that I'm going to do off-stream is very, very night-coded. Let me get a little taste here. It's the Argyaga. Whoa, so awesome. It's got big round missile shoulders, and it's got fancy rapier beams. And the stock kit has gold, but then it's just kind of gray. And I want to do it up really shiny silver. He's got big balls. Yeah, they're kind of more big circles than balls. He's not like a ball guy. He's just got circles. But I want to do him up really shiny, pretty knight looking. But for now, we have the Michaelis as my newest child. And I am gonna go get waffles. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Could insert a diode into spear. Yeah, that would be neat actually. Have some little lights in there. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I hope y'all have a good time of day, whatever time it may be. And I will catch y'all later. I'm gonna try and do another schedule for this coming week. Got some models for future streams. Yeah, I think I have my 4. I'll do another poll this week to see what people want to build next. Some returning, some new, I think, in the options. But yeah, I'll put up another schedule, I think, sometime this weekend, and I don't have any surprise dental appointments this week. So hopefully I'll actually be able to stream some games. I feel like it's been a while since I've done games. But for now, it's waffle time. So I will say adieu. Adieu, mon ami. Bye bye, king. Bye. My end BGM didn't start right away for some reason. I got scared. Romantic No.A. It's just no. It's I was pretending to be Yuya from the hit video game Hatoful Boyfriend. It was a reference to the hit visual novel Hatoful Boyfriend, the character Yuya Sakazaki, who's typically very flirty, but actually doesn't necessarily have romantic intentions for the protagonist, despite his flirty character, because he's using it to mask his inner turmoil. It's very complicated. You may not understand. Bye, have a good day.